Well, hello. It's been a while since I did anything with The Sims. I know I've only really done one Sims video on this channel, but of course I've been playing since before channels existed, long before. And so we're going to get into another video that is Sims 4 related and also history related, sort of. Have you ever heard of the 100 Baby Challenge? I got inspired by Kelsey and Peachy K, who did the 100 Baby Challenge, I think the first time in maybe 2018. I suspect she wasn't the first person ever to do it. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And I've also gotten a couple of requests to do one such video like that, where I pretend like I'm some kind of 50s housewife for a week, and maybe at some point that will come. But in the meantime, I think why not do a 100 Baby Challenge where it's like 1950s-ified. And what I mean by that is I'm gonna change the rules ever so slightly. So if you wanna follow along and do your own 100 Baby Challenge as a result of this, then please do so and tag me wherever you share your own content, and then we can do our 50s-ified 100 Baby Challenges together. I'm gonna put all of the instructions right here. Namely, the chief difference is that the baby daddy has to be the same baby daddy the whole time. So he cannot die, she cannot die, and they have to make 100 babies together. It's gonna be harder, I think, than the original challenge, because I feel like in the original 100 Baby Challenge, since it had to be a different man every single time that was impregnating the lady, or, you know, a they, pick your gender, it's up to you. If it had to be a different person every single time, then you could be working them up as time progressed. But in this scenario, we are literally looking for a mate who, in an ideal world, we're gonna stay with forever and ever and ever. And they are going to get a perfect job, and we're going to get a picket fence house, and it's gonna be perfect, right? Right? Well, let's see and get into it, shall we? Gonna start with a new game. Love that Sims music. Do I want to do the storyline? Yeah, actually, let's start there. So she needs to be a young adult, of course, so that I have plenty of time to make 100 babies. My child has a recital tomorrow. How do I prepare? I feel like that is a good question for someone who wants 100 babies in their lives. Make sure I have film, help them practice chords, or tune my violin for a duet. Probably this one. So how about that sunlight? Too bright, it's the worst. Sunlight energizes me. It comes from a yellow dwarf star. Probably that one. When raising children, what values would I instill? It is the 1950s. Good manners, friends. What kind of home do I want to live in? A big luxurious house? Doesn't matter, I'm always working. Or a family, obviously a family-friendly home. The big game is tonight. What do I do? I'm the team captain, go to the bar. I don't care for sports. I'm not sporty. This girl ain't gonna be super sporty either. Where do I prefer to sleep? In a bed, in a race car, in a coffin? Probably in a bed, yeah. What do I know about vampires? Probably this one. They're creatures in teen novels. When I'm around children, I feel inspired. They're our future. Bored or angry. Probably inspired. I hope inspired. How involved in a child's life would I want to be? I want to raise an all-star. Isn't that what nannies are for? Or not on my agenda? Obviously the first one, because what else are women for in the 1950s? At social events, I am the life of the party, that person who brings a guitar, or picking fights. Probably that one. Not a male though. Gonna have to fix that. Super parents, loves outdoors, a good sim, and an outgoing sim. Yeah, I would say that that probably all makes sense. Oh, they're domestic, which of course is what every lady in the 50s was aspiring to be. So that's perfect. Unemployed, also what every woman in the 50s was aspiring to be. Top skill is gonna be parenting, and apparently she has a love of vampire lore. Who knew? So I guess she must have been the one that was sneaking those comic books under the pillow when mom and dad thought that she was asleep. Interesting. And she has standard starting FUDs. Totally makes sense. We need to change her gender. This is kind of cool though, that they have lots of different preferences for how you like frame your masculinity or your femininity. But of course in the 50s, you would have been quite the outlier if you did not match up your gender with your outward appearance. So that's what we're doing today, is we're keeping her pretty standard because she doesn't want to call attention to any weirdness on her part. What is her name? Well, my name is Tara, but when I was in 5th grade, I made a log cabin that got put in my local paper. This is a true story, I promise. And they misnamed me Farah. So that's what this girl's name is gonna be, Farah. And her last name is gonna be, how about Parnell, Farah Parnell. Doesn't sound anything like Tara Cantrell, right? All right. She needs to have that feminine walk, obviously, because we're all aspiring to be extraordinarily effeminate all the time here. I feel like she still needs to have kind of a low voice because I don't exactly have the highest register. Okay, there we go. That'll be about right, I think. And she's a young adult still. Good. I think all of that makes sense now. So now we need to randomize her a little bit because as cute as that girl was, that's not what I look like at all. Not that this is me. This is not me. This is an alternate reality 50s me. Okay, I think we can work with this. So I have two-toned hair right now. I don't know if you can actually do that on The Sims or not because it's been a really long time since I played it, but maybe. We need to find kind of a quintessential 50s haircut. It's pretty standard to think that in the 50s women had long hair and ponytails because that is the stereotype, but that was actually very much a teen style and became more and more popular as the 50s progressed into the 60s. But what we're doing here is we're doing post-war America. So we're talking late 40s, early 50s, which means that pretty much everybody had at least shoulder length hair, if not shorter. And it got kind of shorter, and then longer again as the 50s progressed into the 60s. So we're gonna go with a short curly hairdo, I think. Is that too short and curly? I feel like it is a little too short, but we also don't want to go too long either. This one isn't curly enough. I do kind of like this. That would be really nice post-war because even though it's long, it's in an updo. This one looks too girlish and it is not proper enough. You got that little piece hanging out. That's not okay. Let's see. Some really short hairstyles here. Yeah, no. What's this one? Ooh, interesting. Maybe later. Maybe when we get into the 60s, that'll be a good kind of flowy haircut for her. Same with that one, but not right now. She needs to be prim and proper. Ooh, what about this one? I've had very similar hair to this in the past. Not too long ago, in fact. In fact, it was kind of like that, except without the braid. I wonder if there's one without the braid that we could do. That's too long. Ooh, I love the bob. Oh, it's so cute. I cannot wait to get my hair cut. It has been literally a year and a month now, and this is just a mess. It's a mess of all kinds of split ends. It's just disgusting. So will I go for this when I get my hair cut again? We'll see. I thought it looked really good on me before. Yep, gonna need those eyebrows. And let's see, what shape are my eyebrows? I think they're on the thinner side, a little thinner than that, I think. Let's see, that's a little bit closer. I don't think I have very threatening eyebrows. I don't walk around like this all the time. So maybe more like that and out a little bit. That doesn't look terrible. I think she could even stand to go a little bit further out and a little further up and down on the sides a little. The eyes obviously have to be blue. And do I want that blue or do I want the lighter? Yeah, that's, my eyes can sometimes be kind of greenish, so that makes sense. That's a good color. What else have we got here? Is the eye shape correct? I would actually say that it probably is. And definitely we have to have those wings. I think we're gonna keep those eyes for now at least. I think my nose is a little bit turned up. There we go, kind of like that. Although I think that my nostrils are a bit smaller than that. And my bridge is slightly bigger. Maybe this one. That's a little better actually. Now the lips are actually not too dissimilar, although they are a little bit big on top. So let's take a look here. Maybe this one. And of course we need to have a nice big poofy face because I am a circular face if ever there was one. I don't have a butt chin, so we need to fix that. Although, mad props to those of you who do. I actually think they're super cute. Okay, now this is not my body type. So let's see. I am a little bit on the bigger side. Don't have gigantic hips though, although I do have pretty large breasts. I have very muscular calves in real life. I know you guys don't get to see them a lot, but it's true, I do. Next, a bit bigger than that. Not bad. Shoulders down a little bit. My shoulders actually kind of slump a little. I guess I don't have the best posture, but that's okay. Wish my stomach looked like that. Oh my gosh. Although it doesn't protrude out past my boobs. I think it's probably about there actually in real life. For the clothing, we definitely want something demure. Something that's going to attract a mate, of course, but also not, you know, let it all hang out, because that is obviously for my mate only once I attract him. That looks pretty 50s to me. Oh, look at that. I wish that, do we have a skirt that goes along with the apron? Because that would be, okay. It's a straight up diner uniform. No skirts outside of the diner uniform though. Oh, that is sad, but maybe I can like work in a diner and attract a mate. I feel like I just need a dress as opposed to a uniform. Oh, I like this one. Kind of a fit and flare thing. Very summery, which of course we're on our way to. I always think I look really good in yellow, so this might actually work quite well. It's a little short, but you know, that's The Sims for you. Unless I wanted to download a bunch of content to make her look just so, which we ain't got time for today. But we do need some nylons, of course, because what self-respecting woman didn't wear nylons in the late 40s and early 50s? I can't think of one. So it's so funny because they have those, you know, like the bra and panty sets for nighttime, but they don't have just like a bra and panty set for nylons, it looks like, except that, but that doesn't really, it's not the same thing. Maybe just this, but in nude. There, well, that's a little, it's kind of dark. I just realized that's not my skin tone at all. I should probably fix that because I am pale. Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this before. I am sorry if you play The Sims all the time and you are only just hearing me experience these things months onward, because I don't know what they've added and what they haven't, but I like the slider. I really do. Yep, and I'm going to save that skin tone for later. That is so cool. In real life, that would look really nice on me. I just don't know if I like it in this incarnation. Maybe back to the yellow one. Sorry, ladies who feel that it's only appropriate to have skirts that are knee length or longer, like myself in real life. I mean, like, it's appropriate not to have them, but for me, I look better if the skirts be longer. So that's just my own personal preference. You do you, obviously. So I'm gonna need some different nylons here because it's still not the way I want it. Yeah, they're sparkly, but they are nude, so maybe that's our best bet actually right now. Those are white, so let's go with the nude ones. I don't know how I like those. I don't really like them at all. I wish that they just had regular nude ones. Maybe we just go without the nylons and pretend we have them on. Now we're gonna need some better shoes because those look like children's shoes. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Espadrillas. I think that's what we're gonna have to go with. We also need some jewelry. So pearls, always good. And let's see, we got the bracelets. How about a ring? Of course, we don't want it on the left hand. We want it on the right. I don't hate that. This kind of goes with, okay, I don't hate that either, actually, but maybe the white and gray? There we go, but maybe change the shoes to like a blue. Earrings, even though we don't see them, we all know they're there, and that's the important thing. That's her everyday look. All right, formal. Let's go with probably not that top. It's a little too scandalous for the 50s. Oh, look at that. She could do a twin set and it'll be kind of amazing. That skirt is actually perfect for this. I'm kind of in love with this look. What kind of shoes can we put her in? Maybe no wedges apparently, but there are plenty of heels. Maybe just a simple heel. This ensemble reminds me of the kind of thing that my friends and I might wear in high school when we were in like speech and debate. Not that I'm judging it at all. Can I find a curlier hairstyle for her more formal look? Oh, that's kind of fun. I don't like it though, on her at least. It would look cute on someone else. There we go, little side swept. Still looking very early 60s, but you know what? I'm not sad about it. What do we want to do necklace wise? Maybe a pendant, just a simple thing. That'll work, okay. And the same ring as before, I think. Find that ring. Maybe even the same bracelets as before. Maybe we need like blue, soft blue, no. White, no. A little watch. That's what we need, and it needs to be gold as well. Athletic. I feel like we need to have her doing something ridiculous, like, I don't know, synchronized swimming, which was super popular from the 20s up until the 60s. Maybe if we put her in something like this, although maybe she should be doing something like tennis as well. So maybe just like a short athletic dress. I actually think maybe a short skirt with some tennis shoes might be best. And we're also gonna give her a swimsuit. We are, because she has to do synchronized swimming. I won't have it any other way. It probably would have been like button up or something. That would not be the one. Look at that. That is so cute. Here we go. This one would be really good for tennis. And we need like a matching skirt. Yeah, a short white skirt. I don't know what the glove is for. We need to get rid of the weird accessories, so goodbye to those. Time for some sneakers. Those are probably about perfect. The red and the green would kind of go together, and they're far enough apart that I feel like it doesn't look super Christmassy, which is good. And she obviously needs a tennis bracelet. I have a tennis bracelet. My mother-in-law and father-in-law gave it to me for Christmas one year, and it's very pretty, but I don't have it on right now, so I can't show you. I'll show you at some other point, but I absolutely love it. They must have something that's tennis bracelet-y. Just the watch, but that's not really what... Oh, this is kind of like a tennis bracelet. It's not as cute as mine, but it'll work. In the 50s, sleep sets would have been extraordinarily popular, and it just gives me an excuse to use this wonderful nightgown and nightie set. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think either the teal or the blue, maybe the pink actually, any of these colors is fantastic. Look at that violet. I think that's what we're going with. And in typical 50s form, she's totally gonna pull a dolly and sleep all night in her makeup and only clean it off in the morning after hubby has gone to work. Obviously, you know, when she gets a husband. Now it is time for the party ensemble, and I feel like actually she just needs a very beautiful long gown. Kind of like the fur, okay, but not on me. Again, it would look good on someone else. And that is really cute, but I feel like that neckline would not fly in mid-century company. So maybe we need to go kind of more garden party attire. No, that looks way 80s. What is happening here? This looks really kind of 50s. I don't hate that, actually. Where's the yellow one? Not bad at all. Look at the little darts. Oh my gosh, it's so detailed. Look at those. Those are adorable. Okay, and she needs some sunglasses too, because obviously the only party she's ever going to go to is a barbecue. And she needs her typical accessories, because of course you cannot leave the house without the correct accessories, obviously. Looking good, Farah. Now it's time, and she needs a swim cap, because no self-respecting woman would go anywhere near a pool without a swim cap if they were actually going to go into the pool, I'm pretty certain. So there has to be something that kind of looks like a swim cap here, right? God forbid that you actually get your blowout wet, it would just be the end of the world. I actually feel like this is perfect. What is that? What is this ensemble? Look at that. That is so cute. I have not seen some of these. These have to be like brand new for me. I downloaded a whole bunch of packs and then haven't played with it since I downloaded them. Plus, I think there was like a huge update recently as well. But what we really need if she's going to be a synchronized swimmer is just a full bathing suit. Red, white, and blue. I made myself a bathing suit about 10 years ago, and it looked not dissimilar to this. So I feel like this is the kind of thing that we have to go with, just in homage to that bathing suit. But do I want the white one or the blue one? I like the blue. I think the blue is great. Okay, and she needs some like swimming goggles too. I know that they probably don't have actual goggles, but maybe we can find like some little sunglasses that look like goggles, because they obviously would have worn those to do some synchronized swimming in. Warm weather outfits. Another dress, obviously. A cute sundress. It's gonna make it really easy. Maybe in a different color. Maybe like the blue one this time. Wedges, we've got the dress. She needs different sunglasses, but I definitely think the sunglasses are a must in hot weather. Yeah. She's so cute. I would totally wear this outfit, every little part of it. And cold weather. So now she needs a coat. I feel like this wouldn't be outside of the realm of possibility, except for the pants, which aren't quite snow pants. You can't really justify them, but skiing was a huge thing actually in the 30s to the 50s. Like ski culture was just this big thing that everybody wanted to do. So maybe something like this. That's kind of adorable. I actually kind of like that. She needs different gloves. She also needs to get rid of that earring. That is weird on her. Why with all of the weird stuff that The Sims just auto-populates? It doesn't make any sense. All snowmen. Those are actually adorable, and I feel like would not be outside of the realm of possibility for this time of year back then. So now she needs a cute hat. Aw, Christmas hat. There we go, for the winter months. How about some nice leather gloves? Some leather boots makes sense too. I think this is a good outdoorsy attire for her. I think Farah Parnell is ready to go with her life of finding a mate and having 100 babies. Will she get a picket fence? I don't know. We're gonna stop right here and see you in the next episode. If you would like to see what happens with Farah Parnell next, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments what the baby who comes first's name should be, because I'm interested in maybe incorporating some of your names.
Gosh.
So we have advent calendars. Are you all right?
Yes, this is the heaviest advent calendar in the universe.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is it for you?
No, it's for you.
Oh.
Here you go. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Are you strong enough? Yeah, it's super heavy.
Illinois seltzer, Illinois cider, Illinois mead, advent calendar. Cool.
So you got real drinks in there. It's not like those chocolate alcoholic beverages.
What are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking, it's just some tea, fizzy tea. It's a bit weird. It is a bit weird.
Dream soda with some botanical oils in it.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that, I guess. I'm not going to do this every day. I'm just doing this today because, well, it's the end of the first day of Vlogmas.
What do you mean you're not going to do this every day?
I mean, I am going to do this. Not on... This will be boring for you.
There you go.
Ow!
How do you think you're doing?
I think I may have broken my nail.
Great,
we'll
great.
find out tomorrow.
Heavy box, heavy medical bills, all goes hand in hand.
It seems like the story of my life. Rip fruited seltzer.
All right.
Orange, raspberry, and yuzu?
This is not a sponsored video,
no,
right? Just to put that out there.
But these are all local from Illinois.
Great, so lots of
cool.
Illinois alcohol that you alone will drink.
Yeah, because you don't drink anymore.
I don't drink it. I think we've made that point.
But you drink that instead.
I don't even know what it is. I liked advent calendars when I was a kid, is what I'm saying. But it was usually
you have
chocolate.
one too.
What do you mean I have one? Really?
You have an advent calendar that I got you.
What? Huh?
Hold on. Get it. There.
Oh, right. Yeah, you know, I said a minute ago that I used to be a kid. Some people think I still am. They get me these things. That's the little baby Yoda thing, and inside him, he has some chocolate for me, presumably.
You get to open it out. It'll probably be easier than this one.
It will. Well, yeah, but this is, at least this is chronological in terms of date. With these, this is part of the special fun. You have to find the number of the day that it is. Today is the 1st. Where is it? There it is. That was easy. It was right on his eye. So now he won't be able to see. He'll just use the force, so it doesn't matter. That's pathetic. That is a very, compared to your drink, that is a tiny piece of chocolate. What is it?
Oh, it's cute. It
just says Star Wars. You probably can't see that.
I realized that I forgot to mention something in my first video, and that is that I am doing a fundraiser again this year.
You have to go again. I had a cough.
Oh my goodness.
It wouldn't stay in.
So while we enjoy our beverages,
yeah,
and you enjoy your chocolate,
yeah,
I realized that I forgot to tell all of you something yesterday, and that is that I am doing a fundraiser again this year.
Woo!
Yay!
Are you? For who?
For Make-A-Wish Foundation again.
Oh, nice.
So last year, myself and Vicky Bermudez, who I will link in the description, we did a fundraiser together to raise, we raised over $1,000 actually for Make-A-Wish Foundation. So cheers to all of you for that. I want to see if we can make it to $1,500 this year.
Oh, you're setting a high bar then, yeah. All right.
I am. And I am actually going to do you one even better. And I am going to, well, we are going to give the first 100 of that 1,500.
There we go. And, you know, it was definitely my idea to do that.
So there are two things that are really, really cool about this fundraiser this year. The first one is that I am doing the fundraiser through YouTube itself. So you can actually just tap down there and you can go ahead and give your donation. So go ahead and do that right now if you haven't done so already. Any little bit helps, you know, it doesn't matter how little or how large your donation is, you're still gonna go a long way toward helping some children to have the best Christmas ever. So that's awesome. But also, any YouTuber can join this fundraiser. So that means, Lawrence,
yeah,
I'm asking you right now to join my fundraiser.
Absolutely. You know, it's the least I can do as a YouTube sensation. And what do I have to do? I have to do a lot of work in order to make that happen.
No, you just have to add yourself to the fundraiser.
Just do that.
I'll tell you how to do it off the camera.
Good.
But for you guys, if you have someone else who you know is doing Vlogmas and you know they're another YouTuber like myself and Lawrence, then go to one of their videos and comment down below, tag me or Lawrence at this point, and tell them about the fundraiser. Tell them that the fundraiser is happening and encourage them to join it because I think that it's a worthy cause.
Lawrence Brown, philanthropist. You didn't think you'd hear those words out of me tonight, did you?
Or even better, our followers are philanthropists.
Well, yeah. We're all philanthropic.
Yeah, we're gonna do this together.
Yeah.
So, like I said, donation down there, and tell your favorite YouTuber who's also doing Vlogmas that isn't us, because we already know.
Yeah, we already know. We're in on it.
We know. And hopefully we will raise $1,500 or maybe even more for Make-A-Wish.
1.5 million. That's going a bit overboard, right?
That's, well, I mean, the sky's the limit.
Yes, it is.
Happy holidays.
Have a good one, everyone. My drink's down there. Can't get to it. Cheers.